Welcome back, everybody. It's only been a day. Is it a day? And I was getting mocked by the producers because I was talking like it's been a week since we've done a show. I don't know why. Just my inner self needs this. It needs it. And so I hope you had. I definitely did, but I'm excited already to be back. A great Christmas as I'm knocking on my coffee. Awkward, bad start to the show. And if you don't celebrate that, I hope you had a good time with people that you love. And I want to show you what Trump was up to on Christmas, which was a very concerning message. Then we have some footage from what he was up to. But before that, I think some important context is everyone wishes people a Merry Christmas differently, right? Here's Jeanine Pirro.
Hi, everyone. It's Judge Jeanine. It's Christmas. The day is still going on. It's been Christmas all day. And I'm here with my family and my grandson and all four of my dogs. And I just wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a very happy.
Thanks, Jeanine. I love that. It's Christmas, and it's been Christmas all day, and it'll be Christmas for a few more hours. Then you have John Kennedy with a massive crocodile.
I'm John Kennedy, and I want to wish every family in Louisiana a Merry Christmas. The Christmas season is, it's special.
In honor of Jesus, I went over to the pond and strangled this here crocodile or alligator. I can't tell no difference myself. You think that's a real crocodile or alligator? Which one is the one where he is? I know there's a difference. Do you know? Come on. Then you got Tim as we build to Trump's message. This is Tim Burchett.
Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. Hope everybody gets everything they want for Christmas this year. And all my Jewish friends out there, Happy Hanukkah.
And then there's a graphic for that production, which is Tim Time with Tim. Which, can we all just be honest? I know this is a weird time to say it. Just sounds like he's talking about masturbation. Can we just be completely honest? Tim Time with my little Tim. He literally said that. With my little Tim. Sounds a little strange to me. Honey. You haven't been very active lately. Tim needs to have a little Tim Time with Tim. And if you are a podcast listener, in the video, he skateboarded by to show us his new skills. Why was he so sad? Why did he seem so sad? Look at this.
Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. Hope everybody gets everything they want for Christmas this year. And all my Jewish.
I sure didn't. I had to spend my whole Christmas doing Tim Time with Tim. Didn't get even one lap dance from my wife. Then we get to Trump's. So people are thinking of different things. Tim Burchett's thinking about something weird. You got Jeanine Pirro thinking about the interesting timeline of how a day is a day and it's the same day the whole day. You got John Kennedy thinking about the most recent animal that he's stuffed for his Christmas tree decorations. One thing I was thinking about a lot of, I didn't want to feel this way because it's Christmas. You're supposed to feel fine about indulging a little bit, eating cookies, eating food. My grandma makes a great chicken spaghetti, and I ate so much of it. And so I had on my mind a lot, be focused on the message of Christmas and what we're here to celebrate and loving people and all that. And I ate too much, and I already was feeling a lot of guilt about it because it was one of those where you're helping and then you realize that the whole thing was supposed to be for the table and not like just you and your brother. And so I was thinking about that. I was thinking about loving my family. I was thinking about how my beautiful mother decided to display dozens and dozens of cookies just all over the place. And I love her for that. And I also was mad at her for that because when they're just they're there on a little presentation plate, then you pass by and you're like, oh, I mean, pass by. Next thing you know, you've had 6 cookies. So I was thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, that's the thing I was not thinking about on Christmas. Trump was. Trump had Epstein on the mind. He wrote this: "Merry Christmas to all, including the many sleazebags who loved Jeffrey Epstein, gave him bundles of money." As we continue reading this post, if you appreciate this show, click the subscribe button. It is free. You just tap that button, but you help out this show a lot by doing so. Then Trump continues, "Went to his island, attended his parties, and thought he was the greatest guy on earth, only to drop him like a dog when things got too hot. Falsely claimed," I had to check this like 12 times to make sure this was a real post. It is. "When things got too hot, falsely claimed they had nothing to do with him, didn't know him, said he was a disgusting person, and then blame, of course, President Donald J. Trump." So far, he's ranting against sleazebags and just describing himself. Listen to the list he gave. I guess we don't have proof bundles of money or the island necessarily, but for him to list off attended his parties and thought he was the greatest guy, when was terrific the word that Trump used to describe Epstein? A terrific guy? A synonym for great. Very strange way to convince the public you didn't do anything wrong. So everyone's blaming Trump, who is actually the only one who did drop Epstein, and then he's saying the thing that he just said other people do falsely, and long before it became fashionable to do so, when their names get brought out in the ongoing radical left witch hunt, plus one low-life Republican, Massey, and it is revealed that they are Democrats, there will be a lot of explaining to do, much like there was when it was made public that the Russia hoax was a fictitious story, a total scam, and had nothing to do with Trump. The failing New York Times, among many others, was forced to apologize for their bad and faulty election reporting, even to the point of losing many subscribers due to their highly inaccurate fake coverage. Now the same losers are at it again, only this time so many of their friends, mostly innocent, will be badly hurt and reputationally tarnished. But sadly, that's the way it is in the world of corrupt Democrat politics. Enjoy what may be your last Christmas. President Donald J. Trump. This is the Christmas message from our president. Enjoy what may be your last Christmas. I guess he might be referring to the people he's saying are actually in the wrong. But remember, as they release tranches and tranches and tranches of documents, and they just found under a pillowcase somewhere or something another 1 million documents. Oops. And it keeps coming up that indeed, if anyone can be described as heavily implicated in some disturbing ways in Epstein's life, it is Trump. And so every time he attacks other people, the obvious assumption is that he's projecting. This one was a little bit too transparently projection, and he did it on Christmas. I don't think you could come up with a more insane way to shout "I'm innocent" than a post like that. It wasn't just that, by the way. He's supposed to be spending time with family, and he sent out nearly 150 posts in unhinged Christmas Day spree. The president amplified conspiracy theories about the 2020 election and called for a member of Congress to be deported. There he is. And you have other posts. This was the Epstein one, and you have this, him announcing that surely not to distract from anything, he directed his commander-in-chief of the United States to launch a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria. And then he continues on. So announced a strike. And he also said this: if network newscasts and their late night shows are almost 100% negative to Trump, MAGA, and the Republican Party, shouldn't their valuable broadcast licenses be terminated? I say yes. Silent night, holy night. Just picture that. Like people singing Christmas carols, giving gifts, and Trump's going, "Get these people off the air." I wasn't Epstein's friend. You were Epstein's friend. I didn't go to his parties, except for all the videos and all the documentation. You went to his parties. I didn't love him. You loved him. That's what he's doing on this special day. And then he said Merry Christmas. At one point, he got to actually just saying Merry Christmas without any other Caveats. One of the things he sent out was Stephen Colbert is a pathetic train wreck with no talent or anything else necessary for show business success. Now, after being terminated by CBS but left out to dry, he has actually gotten worse along with his non-existent ratings. Stephen is running on hatred and fumes. A dead man walking. CBS should put him to sleep now. It is the humanitarian thing to do. To which one of Trump's supporters, Gunther, said, Trump's right, without the apostrophe. Stephen Colbert is a pathetic train wreck. So remember that, because mere moments later, a liberal, Brian Krasenstein, said Trump is a dead man walking. America should put him to sleep. Now, it's the humanitarian thing to do. To which Gunther Eagleman said, is this a threat? Gunther! Keep your story straight. Hours apart. Yeah, Trump! You the man! And then Krasinski just says the same thing, but about Trump. Is this a threat? That sounds dangerous. And then someone named Dan Go said, you know the world is healing when everyone is saying Merry Christmas. And Elon said, yep. They just live in this fairy tale world where they've been prevented from saying Merry Christmas. And there was that video of, I think it was Trump saying Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah! He screamed. Do we have that on the soundboard? No. Okay, that wasn't me being crazy. Trump did that. Screamed it in the mic. And you saw a lot of MAGA accounts going, wow, like my heart is filled. I'm so grateful that we finally have a president who's willing to say Merry Christmas again. And of course, you could just cut to all the times Biden said it. Like, it's just an invented world that's being lived in. And Elon signal boosting that. But I mean, if it makes you happy, I don't know. If it makes you happy to believe that you're saying something edgy by saying Merry Christmas, go for it.